2x KO just got its first big patch before Season 1, and there's a lot in here, including a lot of bug fixes, but this video mainly focuses on the balance aspect of it. But there'll be a few of them mentioned in this video as well. Link in the description to read the full patch notes. And while you're there, leave a like and subscribe. Alright, let's get into this. Assists no longer body block you when they become invulnerable, aka when they have that white outline. The shockwave of when you power your melee attack now goes full screen, interrupting supers like Teemo's dart super. And you can now immediately block after riffing a break in the air. That's it for system changes, excluding a few bugs. Let's go to the characters. Ahri. They reduce her combo length by reducing the hit stun of her forward S2 move late into a combo. Bit of a nerf, but she'll live. Blitzcranck. His S2, Rocket Punch, now has its hitbox appear 5 frames earlier, and the projectile destruction property now applies to the entire length of the arm, meaning he can get clipped by Time Winder when the projectile hits his arm instead of the hand. And it's a better projectile destroying tool in general. Forward S2 generates 20% more steam on hit, S1 hold now generates a full bar of steam 25% quicker, and midair S2 now generates 20% more steam on hit. The final hit of his fully charged midair S2 is now plus on block and even more plus on hit. Braum, literally nothing. Darius, some bug fixes. Ekko. Chrono Strike Assist, aka My Time, now has slightly longer startup and is slightly more minus, meaning if you were to go for the 2x assist My Time, it's no longer gapless and it can now be parried. The distance traveled has also been nerfed and it can't go full screen anymore, and the hitbox in general has been reduced, and hurtbox increased. Time Winder Assist, it now has longer startup, and the same is true for his Mega Time Winder Assist, the Super Assist. Time Winder with neutral S1 now lingers on the screen for less frames. Same thing with Air Time Winder, and the block stun has been reduced across the board, except for Time Winder Toss, that's been completely unchanged. His 2M has a lingering hitbox, meaning you can actually punish him if he keeps spamming that now, and it no longer has less recovery than 5M. The nerfs keep coming with his S1 Super having less damage late into a combo, and his Raw level 3 doing less damage in general. And his crouch and hurtbox is now a little bit taller. Damn, brother got shot. Alawi, bug fixes. Jinx, bug fixes. Satan himself, Teemo. His super assist now has a bigger hurtbox, and the mushrooms now disappeared if you hit him. Forward S1, Bandle Dash is now minus on block, but if you hit the charge version, it now becomes plus. His S1 Blow Dart super now does less damage, and combos converted from it are now shorter. His mid-air down M no longer causes crouching opponents to stand on hit, but the hitbox is now lower, which means the instant overhead is easier to do now, but he'll need an assist to convert off of it. Also, his parachute no longer persists when he tags out, meaning he can't walk the screen anymore. Vi, bug fixes. Warwick, also bug fixes, but his 5M actually works now. And finally, Yasuo. His H follow-up from his down S1 stance now does less damage in general. There's also a damage reduction for his down H follow-up and his neutral S1, his Hasagi. His air down H can no longer be cancelled on block into a special move, meaning if you block it, it's a free punish. And it also has more landing recovery. Stomp now has more pushback, making stomp into light whiff now. And his backdash speed has been reduced by 20%. But instead, they increased the backdash from his stance by 10%. Regardless, this boy is still schmoovin'. They increased the hurtbox of his midair S1, the Gale Blade, and his down H is now slower, more minus, and has a smaller hitbox. His super assist has also had an increase in the startup as well. Now the next one is a bug fix, but it's so good for Yasuo. His midair S1 into S2 no longer has extra 11 frames of recovery, meaning you can immediately go into stomp and continue your combo. Having to manually time your stomp after every S2 Gale Blade was annoying, and I'm glad this is fixed. And that's it for gameplay. There's a lot of other improvements like in the UI, in the store, and the new training hub, but if you want to see the full thing, again, link in the description for the full patch notes. Also remember to subscribe and like. It's been OZI, and see ya.